Hey guy, it's a great day, it's a beautiful day. So after many days, I'm coming online. Actually, I was quite occupied with my new home, the interior designing. I need to put a lot of head on this, and I really speak, it puts a hole in your pocket. Means it literally burns every penny, everything, and so you may think like, okay, this is just another 2000 rupees. I'll just change the color of this wall, but it's not like this. If you go to rented house, you get everything, fan, light, and when you buy your own home, it is very difficult, really very difficult, because you will always go for better things like, okay, let me buy fan worth of 5000 rupees, where in rented home you may be using fan which cost 1500 to 1600 rupees. You will buy lights, fancy lights, only electric things, fittings, apart from wiring, because those things are done by the builder. Apart from wiring, all fan, lights, and all, it cost me 35,000 daily. Then you have kitchen, and a lot of things are there. Then we'll change some handles and all. So I was running behind everything. I was thinking, okay, this will look good, that will look good, and then the carpenter, they do wrong always, because they will not be up to your expectation, but that is okay, you need to have it in mind. So now also 20% work is remaining. I will say another 15 to 20 days it will take to get it completed, and once it is done, I will give you the tour of my new home. And I hope from now onwards I will be uploading videos quite frequently, because at least this setup is done. Handles are still remaining. Actually, I am following with the shop, and every day if I ask them what is the status, they will tell the site's on transit, it will come tomorrow. Again, tomorrow never comes. Okay, so if you're following me on Instagram, today morning, it is August 12th, you would have seen this. I have uploaded a photo of my work from home setup. This was not there, it just came right now, like 15 minutes back. This is very good. You have on here, though the stitch is there, but you will get some space to keep your papers, and here is a pen holder, and it's very nice. And why I brought it, because the look is good, and it will protect my lamination from getting scratched for mouse usage. So this video is more about how to set environment variable. My home environment is 80% set, so we will see how to set environment in Postman. So let's see. This laptop I have not been using for quite some time. Okay, so everything is now up. So many time what happen is like, we always need to run some authentication URL. We need to call some authentication URL, which will fetch me a auth token, and we will copy this auth token and put it somewhere else, and then we will use this auth token, right? This may not be always auth token. Sometimes we may need this variable in some post method. Suppose I put a get request, I got the value like name equals to Paul, and I want to pass this in some other query parameters or something else. So we can do this using environment variables instead of just copy pasting. So let me create a auth URL. Let's open Chrome and find a sample get API. So we can use this. Hope so. How this works. Let me copy this one, paste it here, and I will use this. Oops. Okay, got it. Okay, so if I send the request, it should show me, yeah, it returned me 200 okay with the data. So now I have another collection, or maybe another request I need to send. Suppose, let's see, Here we have post method which will create, so you can see here name and all. So let me use this. Create user, and in authorization what we need to do is like we need to pass suppose the email address or the client ID or the auth token. So we just go here, then give bearer token and just write, copy paste the username. Instead of that, what you can do is like we will create a environment. From where do we create an environment? Let me see, not here. Da, 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 da. Okay, from here I think I can create. No, may I need to update it? Yeah, let me update it. Okay, update is done. Not done yet. From here I think I can create, yeah, environment. You can put environment name as email address, email ID, or like dev environment. So like in each environment, like we have dev, production, then testing environment, we have different authentication URL which we'll call, and we had like multiple 10 or 20 APIs which need to be tested. And what we do is like every time you copy paste, so you can avoid this. You can create multiple environment like dev environment, then we have test environments, and we have production environments. Okay. Yeah, it got updated. Cool. So what is next? Next is we were creating some environment variables. So yeah, environment variables, dev environment, and we will post your email ID, initial value something like paul@gmail.com. This is not my ID really. Yeah. Persist all, save, save. Okay. So if you go here, click authentication, bearer token, instead of writing it down, you can use email ID. Oops, unresolved variable. Yeah, we need to select here dev environment. Now I think it will show, yeah, if you can see here, it will show the email address and all. So next you need to go here, go to test. So here you use the response body. So we need to parse it because it will always be stringify. Then we need to set the environment variable. Here we have given environment name as email ID. We'll set the email ID. So in your case, it will be auth token or maybe something else. So you go to the params. Oh, sorry, you need to send it. From here, we will take data, then email address. Okay. Data, okay. And then we need to have this email address. So directly you can set it here. Or you can write email. Okay, cool. So now I'll just save it. So you can save it in any collection. Send it. So now the environment variable got set. If you go here and see, oops, current went now. So in that case, what we need to do is like, we need to put it here response, then it is response.data, and we send it and check it. Again, it is null. Okay, it is PM. Variable key, response to data. No, I don't want to save it. Send. If I go here, oh, again it is null. Why, dude? This coming fine. Response dot data. Okay, I got it. This is actually in an array. Okay, so what we can do is like you can put geo. I think that will help. Comment it, send. Yo. So you can see that email address. Now what we can do is you can directly send this email address in the bearer token. Even if you want to pass like employee email address. And here if you want to pass that email address, I hope that will help. Let's just see. Email ID, header. Yes, that is also applicable. So now let's see if we can set it in the body. Okay. Row JSON. Double quotation. I don't think it is applicable. Form data. Maybe in form data we can set it. Yeah, in form data it is applicable, but the row I'm not sure if it is applicable or not. If it is there, then you can just let me know how to set it. I'll also be much obliged. I'm also using in many of my projects, so it will help me a lot. Okay, they're asking to put quotation. Let's see. I don't know. It shows or it doesn't show. To post. Oh, that's nice. It's taking that email address. Let us fetch this one. One send. So it should be links. It doesn't show anything, but that is okay. Yeah, that is cool, man. We can use this environment variable everywhere, and it is really, really helpful. It saves a lot of time. There was one great book, I think 2 seconds something. Let me search it. Yeah, 2 second lean book. So this book is really, really very good. I think it was from Toyota. The man was from America, I think. He went to Toyota and Japan and found out like how to save or how to be more lean, like saving 2 seconds. Like instead of parking a little bit away from your staircase or a little bit away from your lift, you can park a little bit more closer to the lift so that you can save 2 seconds in a day. So it's help a lot. It help a lot really. So same thing goes to Postman also. It saves a lot of time instead of copy pasting, and there is very less chance of getting errors. So that's all. Don't forget to give a like, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.